So basically we ended up having the TurboGrafx 16. My cousins had the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis. So we all had each a 16-bit system. A few years later down the line, in 1994, when I was sent back to Kansas to live with my dad due to personal reasons, I did finally end up getting my own NES, but what I got was the NES top loader. The NES 2, if you will. And yes, I still had the games. And yes, it did come, I think, with this game. I can't really remember. I think it came with this game. Can't remember. But I do remember we had this as well. I think this was stored away somewhere. No, as a matter of fact, I think I took that game one time I was visiting. So, yeah, I took that game back with me because they weren't really playing that many games. So I took that game with me, that being Mario 3, and I ended up playing it on the top loader. And of course, I had a color TV in my room, not that good of color, but I ended up playing it on there. Then in '96, I ended up going back out for a visit again, and because my niece ended up having 2 Super Nintendos, her mom and her grandmother said, let your uncle have this one to take back with him. So I took back the Super Nintendo, which I still have. So yeah. And I basically in time living out there in Kansas and even through Amazon and stuff like that, I've been able to slowly kind of rebuild a little bit of an NES library that I've never had, or an SNES library I've never had. And I have games now for the NES of course the Mario Duck Hunt deal and Super Nintendo, or Super Mario Brothers I should say. I ended up having games from Tiny Toons, Adventures 2, Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, Baseball All-Stars, which I think was another game I owned when I was out in Kansas. Batman from Sunsoft, WrestleMania Challenge, and of course Super Nintendo, Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, Mortal Kombat 3, Bonkers, and I think that's about it. And of course I am rebuilding it from the virtual kind of ways with the Wii and the Wii U. So overall though, it's my history with Nintendo, my story with Nintendo, my family story has been one of very uniqueness. I mean, our family is kind of like with Disney, in a sense. Well, our family is primarily a Disney family, because most of the stuff we would own would be Disney. And that's the truth, or most of the stuff we would see would be Disney. The same with Nintendo. Our family was primarily a Nintendo family. And I think the reason our family, along with other families, like Andre's, were primarily Nintendo families, is because even though there was competition that was kind of slowly trying to beat Nintendo away, Nintendo basically was better graphic and sound wise, but it was also more affordable. I think that was the strategy they had was, yeah, we're going to make a system with better graphics and stuff like that, but we're going to make it affordable. And that's what they did. So that's my Nintendo story in response to what Andre had to say about his. Let me know what you guys' Nintendo story is. Let me know if you've been in the same situation I've mentioned in this video or videos. And I'll talk to y'all later. God bless. Take care. I'm out.